right, good to see you guys once again, and we are back now for the fourth match of the day, and we have a treat for you. We're going to actually go ahead and see on the main stage the Indian team versus Singapore. We have Neckbreak versus Triarch.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun match to watch because in our earlier matches we had a reference point. We were able to see how these teams were able to play against big names like Brazil or Thailand.
Right.
But this time around, it's Singapore versus India. We have no idea how it's going to be. It's just going to be brand spanking new, just fresh out of the oven. Let's go in and see what it's going to be like.
Exactly. I mean, these two teams, we haven't seen them really play. I didn't see them in the Point Blank World Challenge. You know, they are these two bushy-tailed, bright-eyed teams, you know, on this main stage, and they're going to go ahead. And not only that, guys, it's not stage 2 or 3. It is the main stage. It's the one with all the fans screaming. It's the one with all the music and the lights and going crazy. And it's going to be so much fun to see how these teams are going to go ahead and see how they do in a situation like this.
Yeah, soak it all in on the big stage in front of this crowd. International competition. I'm sure there are a few Singaporean fans or Indian fans in there. Let's listen for them in the crowd.
Oh yeah, I know that watching right now there are a ton of fans from India, and
looks like we're playing in Sandstorm, which is pretty cool because the problem is, though, none of these players actually prefer this map. So it's actually an even playing field.
Oh, wow. Already the very first one, we had a bunch of shots being back and forth. Perry does go down first, but over on Neckbreak's side, we have Clone, who is going to take a fall as well.
So a little bit of reference for you guys. A few names that you guys should be looking out for is Ragnar and Clone. Now, Clone on Neckbreak side and Ragnar on Triarch side. Triarch side, Ragnar is the team leader, and Neckbreak, we assume it's Clone, actually. The information that we have right now is not too much.
Well, you know, as you were explaining that, there's members of Neckbreak just dropping like flies left and right as Triarch is going to start this game very strong. And here we go. Triarch, Singaporean team that came in. They were actually placed into this tournament. I'm not sure why. They didn't have to actually go through a qualifier, and they just are here. And I think that's great. So we'll have to see. Neckbreak, however, had to fight against 35 other teams in India to make it to where they are. And here we go. Clone is going to be the first casualty of this map.
Let's check it out. That is not a sniper, by the way, just in case people might get confused. And he's not able to get a shot to connect. So many shots fired. Finally, he gets to get a kill. Get Zozo down. Let's check this out. Now, Sandstorm itself is actually a fairly fun map. It's a mix between Aztec and, for those of you that like Counter-Strike, it's a mix between Aztec and a little bit of Mirage as well.
All right, he's going to drop down right now. Sakovsky, see what he can get, but no, he gets a bullet to the face instead, and blue team is going to go ahead and secure that second win.
Now, generally, these maps actually, some of them resemble very famous maps, but Point Blank did a pretty good job of making very unique maps. As much as I want to say that,
Whoa.
Stop scaring us like that. But as much as I want to say that these maps look like and resemble certain famous maps, they are pretty unique in their own right.
Alright, we're going to go down to the mid-level here. You can see the A bomb site is over to the left.
Able to get that flank. Bonzi doing a pretty good job, finally getting a kill on the board and making it an advantage for India. This is the third round. They have to win this in order for them to make a dent in Triarch.
Fenrir is just going to keep the high ground up there, though, and see what he can get. Has the C4 ready, see what he can explode, but looks like he's going to be the one getting exploded. Ragnar's going to take that headshot off of him.
Wow, good job right now by India. Great positioning, able to be patient and get that pick off on the bridge just now. wanted to go by the vending machine, maybe get a drink, but no time for that.
No time for drinks right now. Tchaikovsky's going to head over to bomb site A and see what he can find. It is a 2v2 at this point. Triarch down a little bit on HP, but as of right now, ooh, the bomb has been planted. So
and the pick is done. Now it is a 2v1. It's essentially a 2.5v1. I say this all the time, but once the bomb is down, it's an objective that needs to be concerned about. And right now, Ragnar, being the team leader, is going to try to make these isolated situations. Did a pretty good job trying to bait him out, but unfortunately not able to get that kill. And now he has to worry about the flank because he gave away his position.
Right, and at that situation, I just think it's really difficult to be able to do anything as the opposing team is on the high ground and they're just waiting for you to come through that door frame.
All right, for those of you tuning in, Neckbreak is on the Free Rebels red side on the camera right now, India, and Triarch Singapore on the right side, blue,
as the CT Force. Yeah.
Now it is 2 to 1.
Oh, Shui goes down.
Shui and Clone at the same time. But Ruthless and Ragnar go down as well. Bonzi doing a good job getting that double kill, but unfortunately he goes down as well, being cleaned up. It's a 2v2, just back and forth. Non-stop action here. This is the reason why you like Sandstorm. I remember you telling me before when we started, like Sandstorm is fun because it's just non-stop action.
It really is non-stop action. I have to say, Sandstorm is a lot of fun. And now it's 1v1. Red team goes ahead and gets that win. The score is now a 2-2. They have tied it up.
Now this is pretty interesting to see because it looks as if either side, or neither side rather, knows what the other team is about. They're just going up against each other with mechanical prowess as opposed to map presence.
Okay, well, Singapore here, C4, he's holding on to it. He wants to blow someone up, but is unable to. Rex, see if he can get some shots into the courtyard. Is there anyone over there?
He's holding down A side right now. He's going to go over towards B.
Right, and through the door. Oh, beautifully done. Clone goes ahead and finds Fenrir, and now Triarch is down through 2 men.
Very good reflexes by both sides just now, able to clean up and avenge his teammate. Now it's a 3v3. Bonzi and Clone down. Now it's up to Shui, Tchaikovsky, and Zozo. Tchaikovsky.
Ragnar's going to, oh, with the flank, comes up from behind, but it was not enough.
Yeah, Ruthless being Ruthless. Now I want to mention Tchaikovsky is a name that we should be looking out for more often. He's been surviving the longest and has one of the most kills, along with Bonzi and Clone. Shui, on the other hand, unfortunately, is not doing too much. Now compared to Triarch, kills are spread across the board. A little bit more so for Ragnar as a team leader.
I mean, yeah, everyone is really pulling their weight on this team right now. Here's Bonzi. He's going to go up into the smoke and see if he can peek out the little opening here, throw a grenade, see if he can catch anything. Unfortunately not, but he does able to bait out Ragnar.
Oh, and that grenade catches him off guard. I thought Ragnar was doing a pretty good job just poking out and trying to get information. And in fact, on the other side, I thought Ragnar was trying to bait India. But unfortunately, he gets caught with the grenade on the tail end.
Okay, well, the bomb has been planted. Neckbreak is able to do that. Tchaikovsky with 3 headshots in a row.
That's what I'm talking about. Tchaikovsky is a name to be remembered. Right now, he is not on our roster. In his place, we expected Get Wrecked from India, but instead we have Tchaikovsky to fill in for him. Maybe he's a sub, but definitely an effective sub if that is the case.
Right, once again, there's the C4. He's going to see if he can catch someone on the other side. Oh, and all somewhere else. Ruthless with a headshot to take the first man out. That's going to be Clone.
Now there we are on the bridge, checking out both upstairs and downstairs, but no one is upstairs.
Bonzi's going to return that. He said, nope, I'm going to take you out, Fenrir. And it is a 2v4.
Yeah.
I want to say it's even now, but during that time.
A little bit unlucky for Tchaikovsky right now. Had he been checking out the upstairs room, he might have been able to get that shot while he jumped over, but unfortunately, he is left alone now. And is he going to win this duel? Yes. We've seen him get a triple kill before. Is he going to get a triple kill again? Let's check it out.
เมื่อกี้3 headshot โชว์
So
กันไปแล้ว
quiet. I'm so scared for him. Will
ไม่
Sankovsky
เช็
be
ค
able
แน่
to
นอน
do
ครับ
it
จังหวะนี้
again?
ไม่มีทางนะ
หลบมาพอดีทามมิ่งครับ
He is the last one left. He's gonna
And going to rotate over towards A and maybe catch
ยังไม่ได้ยินยังไม่ได้ยินไม่ได้หันครับ
him
to be
off
very
guard.
quiet.
Oh!
Oh, but he didn't check behind the door. Was shot down.
FPS 101, no matter how high you get onto the professional playing field, always check behind the doors and check around the corner.
Yep, he just kind of went in there, forgot to check behind. He's gonna go.
And Pre-Fire upstairs trying to apply pressure. Had he waited a little bit, maybe he'd be able to get, you know, a pick off, but instead he's preventing Triarch from moving too much. It is a 4-3 though. India is definitely showing that they are not a weak side.
Yeah, they're going to definitely give them a fight here. Fenrir again is going to be the first one down, and already Neckbreak has the advantage.
Right, this is a fairly small map, A and B, and in the middle we have that courtyard that has both a first and second floor to look out for. And it looks as if India and Singapore are just avoiding that middle ground entirely.
All right, there's a lot of kills being traded left and right, but Rex, he's going to be the last man standing here. We can see that this is his
เรียบร้อยฮะ
this is his point of view. He's the last man. Can he get to bomb site B and take out the 3 members of Neckbreak?
Right, he just
ไปเรื่อยๆฮะ
went past A to go towards B now.
เขาย่องมาแต่ไกล
We
เลย
missed the middle grounds over there. This is the long pathway.
You
Let's
can
see if
hear
he's
the bomb is, you know, ready to explode somewhere, but doesn't even need to explode because the red team was able to annihilate everyone on the blue team.
Right, now it's 4-4. It's evened up. This is really exciting. Now, making it this even, this makes me more excited to see what they'll do against more acknowledged teams.
เล็กซับ
Okay, all right, down the alleyway
จังหวะนี้โคร
in
Towards
the
B.
middle.
คอมสกี้ระเบิดเก็บเป็นเลียอีกแล้วครับไม่รู้มุมเดิม
We
ห
can
รือ
see
เปล่านะครับ
Shri
แล้ว
and
ตรงนี้รู้สึก
oh wow, Clone though he gets taken out somewhere on the map.
เนี่ยคือ
ครับ
There hasn't been many bird's eye views for this observing, which is a little bit unfortunate. I would like to see where everyone else is on the map. Frankly, I would have to say though, India's positioning has been pretty good, and their game mechanics, their aim is actually pretty formidable.
เห็นอย่างนี้เนี่ย
At first, it was a little bit shaky. For example, Saikovsky missing a few shots in the beginning, but he fine-tuned his game and got that triple
Oh
kill.
yeah, he's been just really showing up, and I think that pressure is helping him refine his skills. And here's Ragnar. He's gonna run down alleyway in the middle, see if he can catch someone, and
Got
he
that information.
does. Oh no! I thought he
wasn't
was
able
going
to get
yeah,
those
I thought he
shots
was going to be able to, but Zozo said absolutely not. He's going to take him out first. And again, Rex is the last man standing here for Triarch.
Oh man, India looking like the formidable contestant here.
เล็กจังหวะนี้
Being able to get the bomb planted.
มาเรียบ
It was a 2v1 at that point, though, and Rex really didn't have a way out. India is going to go ahead and take that win 5-4 in the first half. This is the closest series we've had so far.
Yeah, this is neck and neck. You know, no pun intended because it's neck break.
Neck break.
Yeah.
Did he break the neck? Ha
Well,
ha ha ha.
Actually, it looks as if Singapore's neck was broken because Neckbreak won 5-4 on this side, but it's not a big deal because Triarch has room to come back. It's definitely just one game.
It is one game, and again, if they're going to play this close, I'm really interested to see who's going to have that final map, that final laugh, really, and take it. Because remember, guys, it's the first to 10 is the one that's going to allow them to carry on in this best of 1.
Exactly, and there is such thing as CT Force Advantage or Free Rebel Advantage. Triarch could be a little bit more comfortable on the Free Rebel side, so let's check that out as well.
All right, and as the game is going to change sides, I think we're just kind of waiting for the game to start. It is on the main stage, though, guys, and so obviously they're probably basking and talking to their coaches about what they need to do.
Some names that we should look out for is definitely Saikovsky.
Yeah,
Before we were talking
Saikovsky.
about Clone, but really Saikovsky's been off the charts with his kills. His KDA is pretty ridiculous, along with Ragnar, the team leader of Triarch. He's been really stepping up his game as well. You see his name come up on the screen more often than not, along with Ruthless as well.
Okay, and you know, you had mentioned earlier Neckbreak most of the team members are quite older, considering in esports most players are going to be late teens, early 20s. These guys
they're my age actually.
they're like late 20s.
Yeah.
Huh? That is interesting. I just wonder if that affects their gameplay at all.
I would imagine, just watching them play, they seem very calm and very collected. I'm not sure if that comes with age or if that comes with experience, but it's definitely proving that it might be the edge for the reason why they're winning. They are up 5-4, so let's see if that's going to transfer into this side as well.
All right, well, all of a sudden, we already have casualty. This is a very, very quick start. We've got headshots and C4s galore.
By Shui, and that experience might be coming out, that calm and collectedness. Shui getting a double kill off the bat, making it a 4-2. Rex and Fenrir are the only ones alive. Now, Rex is alive most of the time. What does that say about his gameplay?
That he's good at hiding? I don't know.
Right. Normally, it's either you're not aggressive enough or
you're a really good player.
Yes.
Okay.
It's one of the two. And in this situation, I would have to say he's not contributing enough to his team if he's going to stay alive all the time. If you normally, if you stay alive, it's either you get information and you find out positioning of the other team, and that's how you contribute to your team's success. But frankly, I don't see what Rex has been doing.
Well, you know what? Rex just made it a 2v2 at this point. He was able to, even at the playing field, there he is in his booty shorts.
Didn't really expect the Singaporeans to wear booty shorts,
No, I didn't either. But here we are in the courtyard and gonna sneak across here. Oh wow! But it's gonna be Shui with that hit.
That's a triple kill for Shui and a quadruple. That's 4 kills for Shui in this map. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Definitely clutch, carrying the team for this round. A good start to this side, making it 6-4. If India wins this, the fans are going to go crazy.
Absolutely. Indian fans, this is so great to see teams that we normally don't get to see in esports events really representing their regions and just playing their hearts out, you know. Hopefully they're having a good time as well.
Now, both sides need this win because they want to ramp up their confidence to play against the more acknowledged sides like Thailand or Brazil or Russia and Turkey. So whoever gets this win is going to go on and transfer that.
Wow! As he walks in there, Ragnar, I really thought that Treyarch was going to be on the disadvantaged end, but no. Neckbreak is really playing very, very well with this.
There was a 1v2 situation, and both sides were staying alive for way too long. Oh.
Ragnar's like, no, I want to plant this bomb. Don't bother me.
It's pretty good game sense. He was going to plant it, but he was like, wait a second. Oh my goodness, from far away, Zozo's like, you poked out at the wrong time.
Yes, Neckbreak. High fives all around.
Don't leave it hanging, man. Okay, there we go.
There we go. Don't deny it. And Treyarch, they've got some nervous laughter. They don't look as happy, but...
But I mean, like, I'm glad that they're still smiling about it. The worst thing in an FPS game, or in any competitive game, rather, is getting negative, getting on tilt in a bad way.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're still able to smile and try to get and make a good situation, it's very good to see. Good job, Treyarch.
Because at the end of the day, just like what the Zepeto manager has said, you know, this is a festival. You should be here to have a good time as well. All right, Shui with that headshot. He has really been showing up this game.
Oh, man. Unfortunately, not able to get that entry frag and gets shut down. But it's still a 3v2.
Yeah, here's Shui, man. He's, we can see here, he's the guy on the bottom left, and he's going to try to finish him off. Oh, but he goes down. It was a 2v1 at that point. Tchaikovsky being the last man standing, and he's going to go ahead and clean it up.
Now, so I mentioned before we switch sides, which side is advantageous for which team. And it looks as if India really, really enjoys playing CT4 side, because look at this. It's 3-0 right now. It's 8-4.
Yep.
It wasn't this...
the gap wasn't this big at the first half, you can tell. And now that Neckbreak has the CT4 side, it seems that they're just got a full confidence back and are able to capitalize on this benefit.
Oh, Ragnar doesn't know that he's behind that truck and he's going to go into the window.
Oh!
And he gets it in the head.
Clone was able to sneak up on him. Ragnar goes down.
Now that's tough to be a sniper and being caught out of position because that's exactly what you have to be doing.
Tchaikovsky with a great headshot, just waited by that window, and now it is a 2 versus 3.
As a sniper on a team, you're not able to spray. You have one shot. So the other thing that you have to do is have great positioning. And if that's not going to be done, you're going to get shot down like this.
Oh, yeah. And Shui again with that headshot. He has been very on point. Look at the 6 kills so far.
Oh!
A headshot for a headshot, I suppose.
Now it's a 1v1 situation. All he has to do is keep this bomb alive.
Oh gosh, 13 seconds though. Is he going to be able to make it out there, kill the opponent, and
Wow, walks away.
Oh.
Oh, they're playing. Oh my goodness!
But does he have the time to disarm it? That's the question. I don't think he does. It's going to explode in his face.
Very good play by India. It was kind of nervous at first when he was playing a little bit of cat and mouse behind those boxes, but he timed it very well, and he went in to try and apply pressure, and it worked. The bomb was allowed to explode.
Wow, Triarch. Oh, that was very, very lucky. And behind the door. Oh, it's his own teammate. Never mind. I'm like, oh, check it. There's someone there.
It's okay. But Triarch getting a point on the board. Singapore, those smiles pays off.
Yep, breaking that momentum is big, you know. It's Neckbreak, obviously, after having 3 wins in a row.
Especially in that fashion. Those tactical or technical wins definitely sort of gets you angry and gets your blood boiling.
Get that snipe. See if you can get anything. Go down to the courtyard. They're going to be on the first floor and running about a bit.
Now all 4 are in the courtyard. This is actually pretty bad for Triarch. They don't want to be stuck in this situation.
Absolutely not. If a grenade gets in there.
You really like those grenade kills.
I do.
Makes you feel good.
Yes. There's something really satisfying about a mass murder. I guess that kind of says something about me as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to quote you out of context, but let's check this out. They do get out of the courtyard, and they're going to go for a long, try to get into better position, and they succeed, thankfully, but it is a 3v4 and a 3v2 now.
Bonzi gets that headshot.
I mean, 4v2.
4v2, yeah. Let's make that a 4v1, and Fenrir is going to be the last one.
Now let's see if Shui, I'm going to say he's the MVP of this match.
He sure is. Shui has been so good here for Neckbreak.
Is he going to be able to get this win?
He's like tiptoeing around in his stilettos.
Is that possible? Have you tiptoed? Have you worn stilettos before?
I have, and no, you cannot tiptoe because you're in a constant tiptoeing position. So it's actually just walking.
You can't tiptoe any more than the tiptoe that you're tiptoeing.
Yep.
Interesting. Now Shui went around and checked the corner to see his teammate. And he's able to get that kill.
Nice,
Good job.
and this time around, I think they're going to be able to disarm it on time. And I think that's 9 wins, isn't it?
Yes, that is. That's just 1 win away with Neckbreak getting a win on the board. This is round robin, so they have to get more points, and every win matters. Unlike whose line is it anyway? Let's check this out. Now, I'm sure Triarch is going to try and be a little bit less aggressive. Their positioning wasn't ideal, but look at this.
Already, speaking of aggressive, we're going to get Neckbreak starting off early with that first kill.
So now we have 1 towards long and 1 towards bridge and 3 in the middle going towards the courtyard. We're going to see how they're going to swing around. But Zozo holding down cover, unfortunately gets shot out of position, and it's still a 3v3. Tchaikovsky making it an even playing field. Pretty.
Wow, Savkovsky and Shui really doing work in this matchup. Oh boy, and Shui's going to be taken down. Triarch, they don't want any of that. They just want to get rid of them as fast as possible, and they do. Red team is going to go ahead and win.
Finally getting that spray down. It took him a good 2 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds to try to get that kill. Very good job by Singapore trying to stay in the match. It's 9-6.
9-6, and I mean, considering how close it was the first half, I think Singapore has it in them to be able to do something, come back from it. But again, this is match point. If Neckbreak wins this.
I'm going to make a prediction and say it's an easy prediction, actually. India is not going to choke in this situation. Like we said before, they are an older team. They won't allow the mental fortitude to break.
Oh boy, yep.
Check this out, yeah.
And Clone is going to take a double kill.
a triple kill.
Oof.
And Rex is going to get a double kill. But this is going to be pretty easy for Tchaikovsky to clean up. Unfortunately, not getting that last shot in, and we see Rex running away with his tiny, tiny arms. Because I'm assuming he's a T-Rex.
Well, there we go. We have it. Neckbreak is going to go ahead and win this game. And, I mean, this is great. I can't even imagine how happy the fans must be in India right now to watch that their team, their older team, has made it. They're going to walk over to the booth, shake hands.
Right, of course, good sportsmanship, camaraderie is always good to see. And I hope this is something that will never be lost all throughout esports. Most of the time, once
it's just
you get very
respect.
competitive.
Yeah, it's just respect for one another, you know? You're playing the same game. You have a passion and love for the same game, and it doesn't matter. I mean, yes, it does matter who wins and loses, but at the same time, you know, you're there, and you know it's a sports competition.
So if you were to review and recap this game just now, I would have to say that Neckbreak has shown us a lot of information about themselves as a team. Treyarch also as well has shown us that they are pretty good and they have a good energy within the team, but their positioning is actually a little bit iffy. It's kind of like there are times when you watch them play and they go into the courtyard and like, what are you going to do now? Like you have all four of you in the courtyard.
Why are you just all there, right?
And India has done a pretty good job with that mental game. They have this mental fortitude that seems very stalwart, and you know, I would like to see some more of them playing against maybe Thailand or Brazil.
All right, well, it looks like I'm looking at the schedule. We may have more India games on the schedule for you guys soon, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and take a small break, and then we'll come back with game number 5.